Welcome back to Jack's Coffee Break. My name's Jack. This is my coffee break. More importantly, the Reddit has been asking about whether or not, now that we have the Oceania update, whether or not we can have parks that are connected, like, on an island and connected out to the water. The answer is yes, but. So, in regards to this, there's a couple of things you're going to need. Your first option is going to be to either... That's the wrong option. Your first option is either going to be to get the new Oceania update, the new Oceania pack. Go all the way down here to the Goodwin Family Wildlife Park. If you have the DLC, this is going to be the option for you. If you don't have the DLC, I have two other options that you might be interested in, as well as if you are looking for something that can be an island, but you don't like this particular map, you want options, we have two others that are potential options. So with this one, the Goodwin Family Wildlife Park, the one that just released, this one does have this boat that does connect out to the water, and I'll show you in just a minute, but for clarification, it's very important that you make sure that you do not have terrain only on. Make sure that this is completely off. You don't want to do terrain only because it'll get rid of all of the water, and if you do that, it's going to mess up some of the things, the mechanics that they use in order to make this work. So what do I mean by that? Okay, we're in the park. Like I said, this is the new Oceania map. The only difference between this map and the one that we have added to the base game is this little inlet right here. This is specific to the campaign map. This is why I say you can't do it from just the base version of the game. This little barrier right here, I have had issues editing this barrier. See, like this? It will not let you. And even if you get rid of the water in here, this water out here prevents you from altering this barrier, which is why you need to make sure to have the terrain that the zoo comes with already, like, loaded in. So you have to start with this. But if you just go into your bulldozer tool, can I raise this up? I can't. So if you want to keep only... If you just want to keep the nature, then I would turn off nature, and then I would turn off barriers, so that way when you come over here, it doesn't mess with this barrier. It's the only one on this map. And make sure that water is turned off as well, so you don't accidentally delete this water. And then from there, you can just bulldoze everything on the island, right? This is a nice, quick, easy way to just completely get rid of all of the stuff that would be part of this base game pack, allow you to just build whatever you want. And then, of course, if you don't want this terrain all the nature stuff that they have set up in the way, you would just turn nature back on, just bulldoze it. You can have it, let's make it a little bit bigger, and you can delete through that method as well. And I know what the next question is going to be, and yes, you can go over the designated line. So right here, you see this white dotted line. This should be the edge of the map. In theory, you can't build any farther than this. You can drag from inside and go out, and yes, it will delete the stuff on the outside. You can go all the way up the hill, although it will argue with you a little bit, but you can delete everything up here. It's just going to take a little bit of fiddling. So that is method number one. Method number two requires the workshop, and method number three is another campaign map, which I'm just gonna show you the campaign map real quick right now. It comes with some caveats, so this is not one I recommend, but it is an option in case you don't have this particular map, but you do want to play something with this kind of setup. Alrighty, we're back in the game. So I did not remove the scenery for this one. This is the... Let me try this in one take. Yamaguchi Prefecture Tranquility Zoo. It is a base map, so when you buy the game, you're just going to have access to this map directly. It does give you this kind of island style that you're probably looking for. The difference is that this one does not have direct outlets to the ocean. You see that the border stops right here. So you can load this one in with or without the existing build pieces. You can do the terrain only. And if you wanted to, you could probably get this fairly close to at least one of the edges, like this one probably. So you could probably push this right up to the border. And I'm having a little bit of issues with probably one of the tracks over here. Oh no, it's this. So it is going to be just like, there is going to be like this little lip right here. But you can get it pretty dang close, you know? And this is going to be your option for if you just have the base game or you don't have the Oceania pack. This is another option, but it's not the best option. There is a third one, but once again, it's not the best, but it might offer you a little bit more flexibility. So this is your third option. It's going to have a little bit of lag. Hopefully, as the game gets a grip on itself, we can reduce that a little bit. So this is a diorama map uploaded by Leaf to the workshop. He has stretched the borders to the extreme limits that the map can possibly go, and then put a glass barrier on the edge and filled it with water. And this will give you a flat water map. If you want to edit this, you can get rid of the water, which will also help reduce much of my lag. And to add that water back, you simply go to the edit barrier on the edges, you circle the entire thing, you raise it up. If it will let me, my computer's gonna lag. There we go. I've moved it to 6 meters. And now from here, with the water removed, you can go ahead and sculpt out really whatever you want. If you wanted to do an island, kind of setup, you could do, like, just get out your standard paint tool, block out the shapes that you want for an island, and then you can refill this with water. There we go. And it will create the look and the style of being an island. Now, this is not necessarily something that you may want to do depending on your machine. This might be a little bit laggy, but of course, the more that you fill up this landmass, and the less water volume that it has to calculate, the less laggy it's ultimately going to be. So this is your third option, and this is what I would suggest if you want to have a boat ride that goes around an island, or if you want something that truly looks like an island. The only issue, of course, is going to be that you don't get a map skirt with this. So those are your 3 options currently in the game as of the Oceania pack release. Hopefully we get some more in the future. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Hope this has been useful. Have a great day.